My phone charger.
Hey everybody, how's it going? This is No Bones About Wrestling. Oh, I didn't mean to turn my volume all the way down. And we're gonna watch Blood and Guts with you, so let's have fun. Just started. The AEW International Title. Well, hey, no, leave some comments, please. Looks real to me. Will Ospreay has a fucking knife in one of his tires. Hey, look up. Yeah? It's over here, but come on, muscle.
Are you using that?
But wait, how many cars does he have there?
Will, I have to ask you, have you ever driven in America? Ah! It's Wednesday. You know what that means?
And I just didn't even introduce us. I'm Asa, and this is my permanent co-host, Kay Fabulous. We do the AEW Weekly podcast Monday nights at 6, and we're joining you tonight for Blood and Guts. So it looks like a great show. We've got Team AEW versus the Elite in the Blood and Guts match, which I can't wait for. What the hell else do we have? I know we're gonna hear from MJF, the new international champion. That's all I remember. So we've got more though booked. Usually Wolf is here to tell us the card.
Well, if we're lost without you.
There's a women's match booked. I know that.
Oh, it's Hikaru Shida versus Britt Baker. It's Britt Baker's first match back after injury, and her last match was in the fall of last year.
Yep, thank you. Here's the AEW cheer squad.
It's
Has
the
to be MJF.
It
Yeah.
says it on their cheerleading uniforms.
Champion to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, your new AEW International Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and Jen.
Okay, what match are you most looking forward to tonight?
The Blood and Guts match. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Hey, DGSB. How would you say that? DJSB.
DJSB, yo, what's up, man? Or woman. Welcome, yep.
Or non-binary person.
Or non-binary person, sure.
We're fine with it.
Yeah. Dolphin, non-dolphin.
Women's match, yeah, no, I'm excited about the women's match too. I missed Britt Baker a lot.
Couldn't even beat that smut swerve. He's laughable. By the way, Shane, I haven't forgotten. And I'm telling you,
See, that's so
Black
much better.
man pronouns. I don't know if I get.
I'm just waiting for the right moment to pounce. And if I were you, I'd pray to God that moment doesn't come. You see, when the spotlight is on MJ, I shine bright like a diamond. When the spotlight...
Definitely prefer the shut the fuck up chants to the what chants, you know?
Yeah. Well, the AEW fans usually will stop the shut the fuck up chants.
Yeah.
When the show is going.
Yeah.
Easiest match of my life. I did it quickly, I did it efficiently. Wrestling analysts are saying it was the most dominant victory of all time. Not my words, theirs.
Is he going to unveil a new belt?
Now, ordinarily, I'm sure a lot of people would tell you Ospreay to...
Kind of looks like what's under that blah.
I don't think that's good enough, Will. See, if I were you,
Stop squeaking.
I'd take a long walk.
Sorry, our dog is playing for Squeaky to lose.
But lucky for you, Will, Your grandma died recently, didn't she?
Oh my God. Bringing up the dead grandma.
So I guess you can dig yourself a grave next to hers, but pro tip, make sure you dig that grave about a football field away from her tombstone. Lord knows that fat skank needs all the room she can get.
Oh my God.
I kill me. I do best. I kill me. Listen, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
They have to be running this back it all in.
Moreover, let's talk about the facts here, Will. If you don't like what I've got to say, how about you come
Could you
on
hear
out
what he
here
was saying?
and face me like a
No.
man, huh?
He heard Will Ospreay's grandma died recently,
That's right, you won't.
and he said that
Because you're worthless.
he better get a plot like a mile away from her because she's so fat she needs all the room.
National
Yes.
championship, shall we?
Something along those lines.
MJF was the one to put the knife in the car. You guys love this belt because it was held by workhorses who would come on out here week in and week out and would try
That's
to
not the
earn
new
you
belt.
No, he has a new belt.
Oh,
Yeah, on
cool.
the table. I
That's
think
cool.
that's what it is.
What a joke. Working hard is for poors like all of you. You guys like this belt because it was held. Because it was held by international talent. I would have to sit back and watch you people pretend that anyone from
What international talent?
nation matters.
Ospreay.
And frankly, you people
Pac
are
was the first
Pac.
holder.
Okay, Pac.
treasonous.
Oh, Ray
Ray
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Okay, never mind.
Pretty much everyone except for Orange Cassidy
John
and John
Moxley.
Moxley.
Alright.
Of my superior intellect,
And MJF.
my superior
And now.
bank account, and my superior upbringing. This title, much like Daniel Garcia, much like Willie Boy, and
I have to say, I do think he had a superior upbringing. He was exposed to a lot of musical theater as a child. I appreciate that.
then garbage. Oh,
Oh man. Or, oh, Nashville. They're in Nashville.
Yeah.
with MJF, really? I mean, there's no low he won't stoop to. I deserve a title that symbolizes the best wrestler in the world and the best country in the world. Newsflash, I'm not talking about that third world cesspool of a nation known as the United Kingdom. No. So, ladies and gentlemen,
It's a police state.
I was gonna say it's not a nation, is it?
England is a police state, so let's see.
England is a police state?
Yeah, it's a police state. They got cameras every goddamn where. All right, I love it. Look at it. It looks like Rocky's belt.
no.
I love it.
While I appreciate the USA fans,
I mean, it's now known as the what?
when I talk about America, I'm not talking about nasty ass Nashville. No. I'm talking about real America. I'm talking about the only America that matters. I'm talking about the most magical place.
Oh my God. We're so glad to have Dylan with us.
Yeah, I know.
Known as Plainview, Long Island, New York.
If you haven't joined us before, when our friend Dylan was on, he is from Long Island and is like MJF's #1 fan. But he's working tonight.
Oh, is he? Do not.
He has Tuesdays off.
Ah.
I don't know, Dylan, if you're watching and you want to join us, just let us know.
Yeah, it's been working a lot.
Yeah.
So what is he calling it now? Did somebody catch that? Anyone catch that?
I didn't think he changed the name.
He changed the name.
So, streamers.
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
it's
God.
Space instead of stars.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
I love it.
Kind of look like a young Abraham Lincoln instead of MJF.
They really just can't get streamers right, can they?
No.
They either like drown someone in them or
Oh, Ospreay.
MJF and his Here's what that is. This is Max. You can try your best to feed everyone to the win. I was in that match to allow me to tell everyone what was going through your damn mind at minute 59 when you're breathing out your arsehole and you can't stand it. And there is no way in your mind you knew that you couldn't beat me. So you reached into your trunks, went past your tiny little...
Yeah, they're editing everything tonight.
They didn't edit asshole, but they edited dick.
And you pulled out that diamond ring and cracked it over my skull. You would have rather have cheated than admit that a guy like me is on your level.
Yeah, that was some match last week. 5 bones out of 5.
I'm here to put a smile on your face, son, because I have had a meeting with Tony Khan and Christopher Daniels.
Mm-mm.
And guess what, Max? I've got my rematch.
At all in. Say it. Say it. Say it.
Yep.
Say it.
What is he talking about? I've got my rematch on a home soil.
Hell yes. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Max, Sunday, August 25th, you and me for the International Championship.
National championship.
Well, no, that's what he called it. MJF called it something different. Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
guys, if you heard what MJF calls a new title, will you throw it in the chat? Because we missed it.
See if they say what he called it. Well, I can't wait for that. American Championship. Okay,
Thank you, Excalibur.
I like it. I like it. Ospreay's got the international title. Why don't we have us a ladder match at All In?
Was it a ladder match?
I said a ladder match. Yeah.
I gotta do something since it was a 60-minute match the first time, you know?
Gee, I wonder if the heels are going to win the coin toss. Oh,
Their backstage sound.
yeah.
It's shit.
AEW on one side, leave on the other. Sound good? I don't have a choice to it. I don't use I'll flip it. Okay, cool. You call it. Oh, yeah. That's a lead. That's a lead. That's a lead. Yeah, it's a lead. You're 8 to 1 minute advantage.
Oh, what a surprise. The heels won the coin toss.
Hey, we made a deal. Okay? A deal's a deal, and Hangman will be here. All right? Let's go kill it, boys. Blood and guts. Blood and guts. Let's go. Both sides.
Who was that looked like he was in a hair metal band? I didn't recognize him. Who was it?
Jack Perry?
No, it wasn't Jack Perry.
Are you talking about the person standing or the one on the ground?
Standing, yeah.
That was Jack Perry.
No, it wasn't Jack Perry. No. It was either Nick Jackson or Paige.
Paige wasn't there. That's what they
It
were
was
talking
Nick
about.
Jackson then.
There were 4 people there.
So it was Nick Jackson. So it was Nick
It was
Jackson.
Nick Jackson, Mac Jackson, Jack Perry, and
Okada.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I got it. I get it.
Oh, I thought you were saying Jack Perry wasn't there. You're just saying he's not
No.
the one that looks like he was in a metal band.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So now we got Jericho versus.
yeah. Suzuki.
Yeah. And Brian Keith and Big Bill banned from ringside.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they've been running roughshod. They've taken out Hook and Samoa Joe and Katsuyori Shibata. The Learning Tree been pretty effective here lately.
The Learning Tree Collective. That's what
Learning
it's
Tree
called.
Collective?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have a tree as like your symbol, you better call yourself a collective. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a rule.
The Roots. Murder Grandpa. This match can either be really good or really bad. I'm not really sure how it's going to go.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, but I'm professional and I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to just chill and I'm going to hope that Suzuki, I never thought I'd
Hope it's good.
Gotcha.
be champion, right? But I'm hoping that Suzuki can topple Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho is definitely a big fan of wrestling Japanese stars. He wrestled in Japan pretty often in the early parts of his career.
Did he get more hair plugs?
I don't know.
He's got those dots, you know?
Who, Jericho?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Suzuki standing or getting Big Bill and Brian Keith fan from ringside.
We did do a T-shirt check. Okay, what have you got? Nothing? What have you got?
I have on a Hogwarts t-shirt.
Okay.
I'm repping the Wizarding World today.
That's not AEW.
AEW
Well,
is
neither's mine.
magical,
Neither's
so
mine.
I think you're wrong.
So I've got New World Order Hollywood going.
You gotta say it the right way.
New World Order.
Yeah.
For life.
Man, I'm always wearing a t-shirt, a wrestling t-shirt, and you never do a t-shirt check.
I always mean to.
One once.
I always mean to, and I usually forget to do it.
36 years in ring experience for Minoru Suzuki, 33 years, 34 years for Chris Jericho. So similar career lengths, but very different types of careers.
So I'm not a fan of all this chopping in AEW. Like sometimes it's impressive, the sound, but I mean they end up doing it in like 3 matches a night, and I don't care for it.
Well, it's not just that; it's that they do it for so long.
Yeah,
these matches.
yeah. Move.
Suzuki. He's a very dangerous striker.
Oh, that probably hurt the most. The ones that don't make a sound.
Mm-hmm. Well, Suzuki's doing knife edge chops also.
Ah, good call.
So
less sound, more fan, you know. I'm a big fan of those Learning Tree trunks Jericho has on.
Really?
It looks like something's exploding out of his butt.
Yeah, it kind of does.
76% of his fights, 22 victories via submission. Jericho. This is going to come tonight to return.
They're all right.
They're good.
Oh, Pack tonight. That's cool. Still waiting for this match to begin here.
Glamorous. Oh, the glamour. Really? The glamour? No, it's not that.
5-on-5. 2 matches.
Ooh, I'm gonna get some Mark Briscoe.
And then another competitor will enter at regular intervals.
Mark Briscoe and Darby Allin in the same match on the same team. I'm all about that, you know?
Should be wild. I wonder how much time they'll give it.
Yeah, guys, let us know in the chat who you're for if you have a preference for the Blood and Guts match. I am for Team AEW.
I'm for Team Elite.
So we are a house divided.
Mm-hmm. Young Bucks, Okada. Definitely for them.
No love for Paige.
Paige, I was about to say.
I like when they.
Oh my God, Jericho has a fucking like it looks like an incision on his chest.
A bleeding wound.
Yeah. Oh, God damn, that has to hurt.
Aubrey better get her gloves out. What's she doing?
Yeah, that's true.
OSHA's gonna get them.
They're still doing this shit. The fans are booing. Is it just because the chops are continuing? Because it's Jericho.
I think this is Jericho.
Okay.
Blood Guts will be captured by this match of King for 2 rings. 2 rings, 10 damage inside a solid steel cage. And Suzuki.
Yes, do a move.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, my Lord.
For so many times like this, I've never seen a match of so many chops. It's like this is crazy.
Jesus Christ. He is lighting up Jericho's chest. That's amazing. That's... Oof. Jesus.
But he's like chopping his throat.
Yeah.
Fight forever? No. Not this forever, please.
Jesus Christ.
It's a chop battle. This is a battle of skill. Neither man wants to be seen as relenting to the other. As for the FTW championship, anything goes.
Wait, this is an FTW rules match, and we've only seen chopping so far. Get the weapons.
Yeah. For the love of God.
Just I don't want to get Chris Jericho credit. It takes some serious minerals, shall we say, to stand toe-to-toe with somebody like Minoru Suzuki and fans.
Look, flare flop.
Welcome to AEW Blood and Chops, everybody. They're still chopping each other.
I'm watching the Collision commercial.
Huh.
I find it interesting to see who they choose to like highlight in them. You know, because they're always different.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, it's people who show up on Collision somewhat regularly, but not always. Trisha Dora was in it. Did you see?
I wasn't watching it.
Okay. Someone was doing a move on her.
They're still chopping each other. No, I've never seen anything like this to start a match.
And not in a cool way.
I don't know. It's kind of cool. I mean,
Is it?
it's kind of cool, but just because it's so unique, and man, they've got to be hurting. Oof, oof. I tell you know what Bret Hart says about the chops. You know, he says they're overused, and he said, you know, the whole point of wrestling is to make it look like things hurt without it actually hurting. And that's why I said chops are stupid, because you when you do them, they really hurt. You know, you're going against the whole point of the thing, which, you know, kind of makes sense.
I agree with him, but he also has a lot of stupid takes on things.
Like what?
Like about AEW in general.
Oh,
I believe he called it garbage, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Bret Hart can go fuck himself, is how I feel about that.
Wow. He's allowed his opinion.
Yeah, listen, I'm allowed to tell him to go fuck himself because of it.
Jeez. I would never tell Bret Hart to go fuck himself.
Well, you grew up watching Bret Hart, and I didn't. I like Bret Hart. I think he's a really good wrestler. He's got really awesome punches.
He's one of the best ever.
I like that he spit on Vince McMahon.
Yeah, definitely.
And he punched him.
And he knocked him out.
Yeah, so he's got that going for him.
Yep.
But just because you're not wrestling anymore doesn't mean you can shit all over current wrestling people, you know?
Of course he does. He's a legend.
Yeah, but it's changed.
People care what he has to say.
Old people care.
I care.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah.
I just think, like, You have to understand that any sport,
They are still fucking chopping each other, by the way.
any sport or any like art form is going to evolve over time.
I know.
So just because people aren't doing it the way you did it doesn't mean they're doing it wrong.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what Bret Hart was saying.
I think that's exactly what he was saying.
He was just saying wrestling should be wrestling. It shouldn't be like acrobatics or, like the garbage wrestling, as he called it, where the AEW pay-per-views turn into a lot of weapons and tables and shit like that.
So again,
Oh my God, look at Jericho's chest. Jesus. Oh.
That all being said, I do not care for this.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. I don't know if this is the way you want to open your big show.
Like, could this not have been on, like, a dark match or something?
Yeah, I don't know, like, are casual people, have they tuned out already?
I'm not casual, and I stopped watching and started watching the commercials next to it, but I also have a hard time not doing that. I liked that. I like that hold when people do that with the ropes on their legs.
Using the ropes to his advantage.
One of my favorite holds, actually. It's over the ropes like that. Very few people do it. In AEW, I think I've seen like 2 people do it, one of which was the bunny.
Yeah?
Isn't that odd? Yeah.
Okay. Oh! I forget. I think she's not around anymore, right? The bunny. Gone. I know this because I read it online. The bunny's favorite video game is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So that's that hot shit. And I'll tell you, the best version of it is the 3DS version. It's just fantastic.
Oh. I believe she is no longer wrestling. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure she's pursuing modeling and maybe acting in like a horror movie or something.
Mm. Ah. Jericho is just red with pain. I mean, real pain, I think. Jeez.
Chris Jericho, the orthodox striker, he's right-handed, so first shots coming from the left side on Jericho. Less effective as Suzuki continues to punch that right hand. Now looking for the Fujiwara's and he's trying to pop that pinky out, guys. The fingers.
Oh my God.
Chris Jericho, I hate to say it to his credit, still hanging in there, but for how long?
Well, we don't think Suzuki's going to win the FTW title, do we? I don't.
I didn't, but I would really like it.
That'd be cool, yeah. I don't think it's happening.
I don't think it's happening in there. No, someone's going to come out and do something, you know?
Man, Codebreaker.
1 count. All my grandparents, since all my grandparents are dead, I kind of like to adopt him, you know?
Suzuki?
Yeah, as my own personal murder grandpa.
That's it.
I feel like my no longer living grandparents would understand.
Suzuki winds up, likes a shot, Jericho.
I tell you, there's a lot of hate for Jericho now. I don't know. He's one of the best of all time.
I think there's less hate than there was since he started the learning tree gimmick.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I saw something online where Jericho was interviewed and was talking about the learning tree gimmick. And he said, look at the reaction in the arenas. And he said, look at the ratings. The learning tree is consistently one of the highest rated parts of Dynamite. And He also said it's getting, a lot of people over. And that part I'm not really sure about.
Who's it getting over?
Yeah, is Brian Keith over? I don't know. Would you call Big Bill really over? I don't know.
And like Hook and Joe and Shibata were already over, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, the low blow. I think it's helped. It's helped Hook. I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh yeah, Judas effect.
I think it's helped add legitimacy to Hook, but I feel like
Oh,
it was
that's
already
it.
over. Oh my god.
Jericho keeps it. Well, that was something.
That was nothing.
Is everybody?
It'll be fine.
Oh, well, we're back on.
Yeah.
Still gonna switch to cellular.
Sorry guys if we dropped out for a second. Our internet is we must blood and guts.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Well, right now our TV's not working, so
Cool.
tell us what's happening, guys, and we'll give our opinion. I'm trying to get it back on now.
Give me the control and I'll do that while you do your whatever.
Do my whatever.
While you do your whatever.
Well, let's talk about Blood and Guts. What happens if the steel cages get stuck and they don't come down for the match tonight? I want your opinions. What do they do if the steel cages get stuck? You can't do the 5-on-5 and just let everyone down. All right, our TV's back on.
Great time, Philly.
Yeah. Okay, well now we missed what happens.
We got the redwood, we got the bad apple, we got Shibata. Ooh, we got Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida up next. I bet they don't shop for like 20 minutes.
Right. So what would happen if the cage doesn't come down? I think they would do Swerve Strickland. You got to do Swerve Strickland versus someone for the belt. That's the only substitute you could do.
Why don't you still do 5-on-5, just not in a cage?
Nah, because that would be such a fucking ripoff. No.
So instead, you see for the belt. You said
the world title match. Yeah. Oh.
What is up with her pants? No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, you know while we're here, how about next week on Dynamite?
What belt is that?
CMLL women's.
Championship. What do you say? She'll let us know.
The challenge is laid down. Okay, are you going to tell me what you think happens if the cages don't come down tonight? What do?
They don't. They are a professional wrestling company. That is not going to happen.
You're not even going to give me a scenario?
No, because it's stupid.
All right.
I think they just have a 5-on-5 match with no cage and instead increase the number of weapons available.
Okay, maybe.
But also, I think there is 0% chance of. There's a 0.5% chance of that happening. Because I'm sure they have checked it like a million times before this episode started.
I think so.
Yes. Plus, they're professionals. I believe in the organization of AEW.
All right.
And I like to have faith in techies, you know? Although, hopefully the sound people had nothing to do with it, because if they did, then yeah, that shit's not coming down. Because they suck.
See, I love the Blood and Guts match. I've loved that type of match ever since it was in the NWA as War Games, and of course it continued in WCW as War Games. And usually it was teams, just like Blood and Guts. Like they totally just stole the format. Dusty Rhodes invented the match, and usually it was teams. And then WCW kind of shifted around a couple years and did individuals. Uh, God, I think one year they might have done it with the triple cage. I forgot, like stacked on top of each other, three cages. I could be wrong. It could be a different match.
War Games?
War Games, yeah. I think it was like 8 individual wrestlers with 3 cages stacked on top of one
And
another.
there was weapons on the second level.
Yeah,
And
right.
then the
I
belt
think we
was on the
watched that.
third level. Yeah.
Exactly. That might have been War Games. I can't remember if it was a different match or not. But anyway, I love these matches. Yeah.
I have 2 questions that are pseudo related to what we're talking about. Is that okay?
Okay.
Question number 1. You said that AEW has cut their production budget.
That's what I heard.
You heard. What does that mean exactly besides the dropping of Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting? Like, what kind of production cuts have been made? Like staff or?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't want to just make something up, but I'm honestly not sure.
Okay. I didn't know if where you read it, if it had specified anything. Question number 2. If you have intellectual property and you die, do your kids inherit that intellectual property, or does it just become like free for all?
I think probably, I don't know for sure, but I think probably your kids inherit it. Why?
We were just talking about Dusty Rhodes coming up with War Games, and I was thinking about Jericho inventing. I realized WWE owns the rights to Money in the Bank, but I was just thinking like those type of ideas. If you own them as a single person, you can bring them with you when you go from company to company. But when you die, what happens to them? Can any company use them, or do your kids inherit that idea?
I think just period, any company can use them. Like wrestling companies steal from each other all the time.
No, I know that. I was just using that as an example.
You know, I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna do my best. You know what I mean? And yeah, just try to enjoy the moment because I mean, Wembley Stadium. I mean, how awesome! I love that, Brian.
Are they both faces on this?
You know, you're working with our together. I've heard your entire conversation, and I just got to say this. You know better than anybody that I was crushed, that I didn't win the Omen. But in hindsight, as I look back over it, you overcame the odds that I didn't, and you were the perfect guy. You've got a date with destiny. I couldn't have been more proud to stand in that ring in Calgary and raise your hand with the cup.
Let's make it a triple threat match for Double J.
But now you got Wyndham.
Let's do it.
And you're going to be facing a champion who knows exactly what he needs to do, dialed in and focused on that championship. Now, I understand you got to heal up physically, but I think you've got a lot of mental healing up to get done. Now, you can sit on the fence.
Speaking of WCW, Double J, several time world champion in WCW.
Brian, if you're going to go all in, freaking go all in. A lot of people believe in you. And I'm at the very top of that list.
Where does that sit with you?
Yeah, a lot of that's true. We got some work to do, I think. Thanks, Renee. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Stop dicking around.
So the way they're building the Swerve versus Danielson match is to have Jeff Jarrett give him a pep talk. They still haven't done anything to build that match up.
And have a face versus face match so you don't know who to cheer for.
Comes Britt Baker. She looks good. Looks quite a while. They said 10 months away. See if there's any ring rust on her.
She looks more fit than she ever has before.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like she's never really been out of shape, but she just looks more toned, I guess.
Yeah.
And she comes in tonight. It's a big deal for her after being 10 months without any wrestling against
Hikaru Shida, who seems like she may be turning heel. I'm not sure, but it seems like it.
Yeah, I agree.
For a few months of Dynamite, the battles that need to be faced. Then, thinking ahead, when Hikaru won her AEW Women's World Championship, when she was the champion in largely throughout the pandemic, empty arena era. And then, at Double or Nothing 2020, 21 Harvey, she was the champion that night. It was the first night that we had fans. Local fans to get back to this place in Jacksonville. But unfortunately for Hikaru Shida, it was the end of her reign as AEW Women's World Champion and the beginning of the Good Doctors. We saw before that the broken nose that Britt had suffered at the hands of Shida. She always remembered that. She talked to me about that. How she
It's nice how AEW has started doing those little recaps before the matches. They used to never do that.
I like it because it's not just like what happened last week, but it's like here's what happened in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting for Britt to come in here right to the warming up in the bullpen, man. She's going right at it against him. You guys later.
Just a reminder, since it's on the television, Death Before Dishonor, the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, is this Friday at 8 p.m. We're going to be doing a live watch-along. So feel free to join us. If you haven't seen a Ring of Honor pay-per-view before, they are the shit.
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah. Main event is Mark Briscoe versus Roderick Strong for Mark's Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. At least I'm assuming that's the main event. It also might be Athena, who's the Ring of Honor Women's champ, versus Queen Aminata for her belt.
Yeah, those both should be good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what other matches are on the card, but both of those will be good. And as we said, Ring of Honor in the last 2 years, they've really delivered on pay-per-view.
And now she was trying to flatten out before that lockjaw was spot by Shida.
I wonder, since they unified the Trios champions and the Ring of Honor 6-man champion belts into one belt,
Yeah.
do you think those are still going to be defended on Ring of Honor, or they're just treating them like AEW belts now?
I think there's just AEW now, I guess. Yeah. And that's
Really enjoyed the 6-man division
Yeah.
in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I was
Yeah, I like 6-man matches. Definitely.
Where we got the champions of Dalton Castle and the Boys. That's where we got the Embassy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see.
That was what Cage of Agony was before.
Oh, right,
they
right,
turned
right.
to Noble
Yeah,
Embassy,
yeah,
and then
right.
before they went back to being a Trios group. Sheeta's like a pirate, kind of. Like a fancy pirate.
Kind of.
Like a pirate that's going to get lowered down from the ceiling.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. She looks like that's what you would wear on like a fake stage dinner theater pirate show.
Okay.
If you want it to look like a pirate but still show some leg.
fans, this match continues in picture.
I wonder if it's like referencing something that I don't get the reference to.
Her clothes?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just Japanese style type thing, you know?
See, I think it's too weird and specific of a style for it to be random.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
So, Dr. Britt Baker said she wants a shot at Mercedes Moné's TBS championship.
Mhm.
And of course, this match came because Hikaru Shida, said, who the fuck are you? You haven't been around. You haven't won any matches. You at least got to face me before you get a title shot. So that's how this match came about. And we on AEW Weekly on Monday we talked a bit about this match upcoming. If you go back and watch that, which is available on our YouTube page.
Or if you'd rather listen to it, it's on Spotify, Apple Podcast, anywhere podcasts are found.
Mm-hmm.
Night Shyamalan.
Is that what that is?
How do you say his name?
M. Night Shyamalan. How many fucking movies is he gonna make? I feel like he's made like 2 movies a year recently.
One of the ones that came out recently, I don't know if it's that one or the one before that, he was an executive producer on and his daughter directed.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know. The Sixth Sense was pretty good, and Unbreakable was excellent.
That was really good.
So it's like he had a couple really good movies, but like half of them are just are not great. I feel like
he did Split also, didn't he?
Split, yeah.
That was
Split
good.
was very good.
What was the other one in that
There was
series?
a sequel to it, and that was very good.
Well, it was a trio.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because Unbreakable was part of it.
Yeah.
Mr. Glass, was that one?
That was not the name of the title. Name of the film might have been Glass. Might have been what it's called. I'm not sure. That was good. Signs sucked. The Village sucked. Super sucked.
I don't think I've seen any other.
What's it called? Was it Lady in the Water? Was his? And that was kind of interesting, actually. I think that's what it was called.
There's a lot of ladies in stuff, Lady in the Water, Lady of the Lake, Woman in Black. Lots of women in things.
Yeah, sure.
Or with things. Girl with the dragon tattoo. Girl with the pearl earring.
Tennessee.
Just as long as you don't run into the girl with the clap,
Dork.
Blood Guts. So one is more. One more singles match is more than division. She was 75. And right there, she is that was that we saw her use right on Saturday night. The one that injured Scott Little.
I thought the other day, didn't they say she'd won over 100 matches?
Yeah.
Sheeta?
Yeah.
They now just said 75.
The elbow strikes in the corner. Reversal though.
No, that was Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose won.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, I think you're right. I think you're right. Wow.
She was the first woman in AEW to win over 100 matches.
Wow.
I'm assuming Dark and Dark Elevation were part of that.
Yeah.
Number.
I miss Dark. I tell you that.
Did you ever watch it?
I watch it every now and again. Yeah. I wish I'd watched it every week. I have the DVD, the best of AEW Dark.
Mm-hmm.
I think they released 2 of them, and I have them both. Dark, it was nice to see. You got to see talent that weren't on Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to see some of the undercard, and then you got to see a lot of times some indie guys on there, and there were matchups that you hadn't seen before. Like I said, and a lot of young guys and girls on it, so it's pretty cool, and I wish they still did it.
I don't miss it in that I want to watch it, but I miss it in that I feel like they need a developmental organization, whether it's televised or not. They need something.
Well, honestly, you can't call having a match developmental. That's not, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's what people refer to NXT as. That's what I was.
Well, but there they actually do practice at the facility.
I know that's what I'm saying AEW needs to do.
Right, yeah, I got you. But AEW doesn't do that. I was just pointing that out.
Oh, no, I know. That's
Yeah.
my point. They
Yeah,
should do
they
that.
need it. Yes, they need it.
Because some of the people that end up on our TV, I feel like could use some months in AEW Dark before they got there.
Yeah. Yep.
Not a lot, but some.
There used to be AEW Dark Elevation also.
Yeah. That's very short lived, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah. I don't even know what that was on. YouTube, maybe?
They both were on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Had a pretty good match so far here. Sheeta is definitely wrestling like a heel.
Okay.
Huh?
I said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She came out like a heel. She was all glaring and stuff. She's normally like smiling.
Yeah.
I like her sparkly tights.
Sheeta's got her ninja shoes on. Ninja boots.
Oh, with the toe wedgie?
Yeah.
You keep your body close to the canvas and just squeeze your hips toward the body.
Oh.
She does. With that gentle stick.
Mm.
She's conflicted in these things. Doesn't want to do it. Brick for elbow. And Brick.
Mm.
Snapping neck breaker. Can she get her? The cover breaks it too. And Sheeta barely kicking out this time. Good toughness by Sheeta. Now look at that quick transition.
Get her.
Push it right on back. Oh, it's Sheeta. Good enough. Sheeta breaks free, catches.
34 in this.
Sheeta.
What?
Yeah, definitely.
You want Britt Baker to lose her first match back?
Yes. Oh. Mm. Oh, that's it.
It's my girl.
Baker wins.
I like both of them. I guess they're both my girl.
Pretty decent match. I feel like we didn't get a lot of moves out of Hikaru Shida.
Oh, I was going to say Baker.
Weird. Oh, here comes Monet.
Monet.
Monet. Okay. And she's super hot.
Mercedes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very impressive. What strong victim of former champion.
Turn up her mic volume.
Yep.
I know that you would have shot at this at all in. And what would be harder to the CEO versus the D?
Damn, they're really all in is getting stacked.
So let's get to
They're
it.
putting some excellent matches together.
And everybody here is waiting to hear my answer. And that answer is
I say no.
Nope. Well, never mind. I take it back. They still are.
They're going to do
They
it.
still are putting together stacked matches. Oh, who is that? Is that?
We've seen Camille here at AEW before, not for a long time, but yeah. I heard rumors that she's a free agent. Maybe she signed up.
I know she was somewhere else. In another company. I don't know which one. If you're out there, put it in the chat if you know what company Camille came from. I'm thinking Stardom, but I really don't know. I've never watched Stardom. Probably should. I think I would like it.
Yeah, she's got some good shoulders on her.
Yeah. Looks strong.
She's wearing platform cowboy boots.
I don't know. Are they together, maybe? they've done a good job of expanding the women's division in AEW. And I hope we have another women's match tonight. You know, that's been our call for a year. How long have we been doing this? A year and a half, yeah.
What? Yes.
That's been our call for like a year and a half. 2 women's matches per show. On a 2-hour show, you should have 2 women's matches. They deserve it. The women in AEW aren't just there for filler or for looks. I mean, some of them have very good looks, but that's not what they're there for. They're there because they can. You know, there's some really good wrestlers. You know, some of their women are better than some of their men in AEW.
Looking at you, Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, Shane Taylor. It's weird. People's names lately just don't register for me. Some people.
Like forgettable people? Like
No, like the other night you said Julia Hart, and I was like, who?
She hasn't been on TV in a while.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, Wolf would be very insulted if he knew you forgot her name.
Wolf is, if he's watching, Wolf is Julia Hart's husband. So Wolf usually joins us on these watch-alongs, and we're doing a Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor watch-along Friday night at 8, and I think Wolf is joining us for that one.
Oh, cool.
I think so.
We're also doing a Saturday night.
I don't think we're doing Saturday. No, I think we're going to cancel Saturday night. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
You don't want to skip the ad for a relaxing video?
But as I was saying, they've done a good job expanding the women's division and actually having now some storylines and rivalries that are getting going, and I love it. And the arrival of Mercedes Moné has put a spotlight on the women's division now, and I think that's great. And now they're bringing in people like Camille, who I haven't personally seen, but I know people say that she is very talented, and this is kind of a big deal landing her.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and hopefully maybe they can snatch some of the women in the company up north when they get sick of being there, and add them to the roster.
Not Tamina.
No, not Tamina. Fuck no, not Tamina. Please, not Tamina. Wait, who was that just got released?
Tamina.
What woman? No, there's another woman. I feel like. Or was it a man? There's somebody who just MVP Bobby Lashley. Oh, right. Should AEW pick up? Oh, here's the patriarchy.
To see Christian Cage in person, so I'll be conducting my business from the bowels of the arena. Now, this past Saturday on Collision, patriarchy triumphed when we walked out as the brand new Trios champions. And this Friday on Rampage, my son Nick is entered in the Royal Rampage, and he's going to walk out as the brand new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. I hope you bring the right to speak for yourself. So the floor.
There's leftovers, Ben.
Champions. And soon to be the #1 contender. Hey. Oh, like you've seen my face. I have no idea. I saw you last week.
Kip Sabian's on TV.
You know, I've seen you here.
Kip Sabian.
Oh shit! Really?
Well, I know you're also in this Royal Rampage match on Friday. Just know I'm gonna be the one to throw your ass out, right? And by the way, no one cares that your dad is dead. Be a man.
Oh shit. Nick Wayne just told Kip Sabian that no one cares that his dad is dead, and to suck it up.
Is that where he's been?
I don't know. I can't imagine that if it's a recent loss, they would use it as part of an angle, but you never know. It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. You never know exactly.
We got Peck. I love the way that Justin Roberts introduces him.
Yeah.
How he gets like caught every time on the word bastard, like he has to force it out of his mouth. It's excellent. No.
Oh, fuck. The goddamned Iron Savages. These guys suck. Their boulder, their gimmick is that they love their man tits and they love eating ass out. You know, they talk about eating ass all the fucking time. I hate these guys. I don't understand why they keep popping up. They don't have an appealing gimmick. They don't have, I mean, they don't have any wrestling that really stands out. They're not horrible at wrestling, but like I said, nothing stands out. And then they talk about eating ass all the time too. It's just
They've kind of stopped with the eating ass talking.
they have now, yes, but I still am.
But Titty City is still very much a part of their
City City, yeah, I don't understand what their purpose is. I don't like it. I don't care for Titty City either.
I can't believe this is on Blood and Guts Dynamite.
Great young luchador, man. I've been a fan for many years, and I will be rooting for.
This is a collision match.
Yeah. Is Pac on Collision?
He's been out injured for a long time, so sometimes, I mean, I don't know.
Watch Pac, he's gonna fly.
She get done.
Just disgruntled.
Gigantic, but he's actually the underdog.
Reflex.
That's just my
You okay?
Yeah, Pac definitely with the experience edge. Almost 2-1.
Are you okay? You all right? What's wrong? What's wrong? Baby, are you okay? Hey, Ripley. You okay, babe? Hey, you all right?
Well, that was the squashiest of squash matches.
Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl.
There's one positive we can say about Iron Savage's matches is they're usually short.
Here we go. There's Team AEW. Oh, Darby's makeup looks really cool.
I asked these young gentlemen, these warriors, last week if they were ready to get violent. You know, show you that's all about. All while led by yours truly, your AEW World Champ. You're my leader. You're gonna go around saying you're leading us. You ain't leading nothing. This isn't about you. This is about the elite and getting even with them. We're not gonna see eye to eye swerve. Not tonight, not any night.
Sorry, I keep going out of frame. I'm eating my dinner.
This is what this is all about. This is all said and done. You want to get violent with me? I'm more than happy. Oh, will you be happy to get violent with me, Sneaky Swerve? You want to get violent with us? That's the line. You never speak to us. By the way, I'll get violent with you too. I don't like your weird ass, Arnie. That's right. We don't care about little petty problems. This is about you. This is about the Acclaimed getting the AEW tag team titles back and eliminating the Young Bucks. You chose all night to give.
Wait, who said they were the best wrestler alive? Max Caster?
Yeah, he refers to himself as that all the time.
Like the man fell out the boat. I ain't in it. But tonight, we putting all that aside. Tonight, we team AEW. And you agree? I know you game plan, divide, and conquer. So we can't let that go down, boys. Tonight, we stand united. And all the entitled, all the poppers worldwide just know that you ain't safe. Because the violent people is here. And we coming, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Like Briscoe, the unifier.
There's no way that team is winning Blood and Guts.
No.
No way.
But I love them. So the real question is, will we see a real pair of scissors at some point during this match? We have to, right?
That'd be cool. Yeah, I hope so.
They could even use the Acclaim branded scissors.
Who is this?
This is Mariah May.
Oh, okay. Mariah May's new personality. New gimmick, I should say. The glamour.
Don't like it.
No?
No. The glamorous? Sure. The glamour?
She's got a pink belt. What is that belt?
That's the Owen Hart women.
Oh, right. Yeah, she obviously was going to win that. Everybody knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she looks good.
She does, but would you say that she looks glamorous?
No, she looks like a stripper.
Yeah.
That's not glamorous. Really, they're having jobber matches on Blood and Guts tonight? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Can we not do like Abaddon versus Mariah May or Trisha Dora versus Mariah May? I just
Or if they want her to squash someone, like what's her name?
Lady Frost.
Lady Frost, Red Velvet.
Because the heel was driven.
Yeah.
Into the
I don't get it with the jobber matches. I know I say that I sound like a broken record on these AEW shows, but the jobber matches, I just don't get it. They got like 150 people on the fucking roster. I do not get the using jobbers.
Well, plus we don't normally talk about it on Dynamite because it's normally not a Dynamite issue.
Right, it's usually
But
Collision.
two in a row.
Like jobber matches sometimes, rarely. I get it. I understand. It's kind of just to, show off and profile a wrestler. I get it. But not every show, not even every other show should you have jobber matches in this day and age.
Like one per month or one every other month?
One per month makes sense. Yeah, I think.
Per show or per, like one for Dynamite, one for Collision, or one for AEW?
Sure. One for Dynamite, one for Collision. That's fine.
Nothing
But
about.
now we're getting like 3 jobber matches every week, 3 or 4 jobber matches every week, and I don't know. That's not what people pay to come see. I don't mean to be so negative, but I love AEW. But fuck, if I paid $50 to go to the show, and this is the match they gave me, I'd be pissed off. Certainly didn't pay to see whoever that no name is.
Nothing about her outfit says glamour. Do you think they mean glamour like glamour shots, or do you think they mean glamour like when vampires use their glamour to hypnotize people?
That's a very good use of that. I was thinking about that definition also. Oh wow, is that Tony Storm?
Yeah.
Looks very different. She doesn't look like timeless Tony Storm, does she?
No.
Shivani said straight out of a Quentin Tarantino movie. Is that right? Do you see that?
No.
I don't get it, yeah. Maybe he's talking about Pulp Fiction with Uma Thurman.
I think that's definitely what he's talking about, but she doesn't look like Uma Thurman from Pulp Fiction.
Or maybe he's talking about the robber chick in Pulp Fiction.
The one with the pot belly? Or who wanted a pot belly?
No, the one who robs the diner.
Don't remember.
Robs the people in the diner near the end. What?
Are you prepared to die?
Jesus.
So much more than that, Taz. Yeah, it's gonna go down in London at Wembley. It's gonna be explosive.
I think that match could use a gimmick. I would like to see that. Oh shit, Blood and Guts next. How much time are they giving it? What time is it? It's after 9, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 9:10.
It's like 9:10. Yeah, okay.
Oh, narrated by Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko, yeah. Well, he's one of their like road agents, I believe. Or they don't have those, I don't think. Like booking agent. He's one that puts the matches together after it's decided who's going to win. I believe. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
I'm willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for you. In that cage, there is nothing I won't do. Submission, force, surrender. Who will survive? You don't have enough blood in your body. I know what you've done. I'll repealing by any means necessary. Whose house?
So they could show like no acclaimed footage because they don't have any tough looking acclaimed footage.
You dissing the Acclaimed?
No, I'm just saying they're a weird pick for this match, and they better bring it to show that they belong there.
All right, here's the rules. Let me see.
First 5-minute round, and then at regular interval, a new competitor will enter the ring. We learned earlier that the elite will have the advantage.
Yeah, it's just like War Games. Yeah, exactly like the early War Games matches.
You have to win by submit or surrender.
Submission or surrender. Yeah,
This is a match.
I love it.
Last year was surrender.
What was it last year? Who won? What was it? Oh, we got Steam.
I'm pretty sure Moxley was getting choked out by a chain in the center of the between the rings and the ropes. Could be wrong.
Well, the ring came down most of the way. I mean the cage. I mean,
Are they letting them get in before they lower the cage?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Perry's gonna be in there first. See, look.
Oh shit,
He gets a good mask.
that's awesome. Who's gonna be first in for Team AEW?
I don't know. I mean, Darby would make sense since it's Jack Perry, but I think Mark Briscoe.
Exactly. I think Briscoe.
Let's get started. Bill, where's your...
So those of you in the chat, which team do you want to win? Team AEW or Team Elite? Talk to us, people. We love talking to you, as long as you're nice. You have to be nice. You can disagree with us. We can talk about it, as long as you're nice. So yeah, feel free to get in the comments. You know, like I said, we love it.
Who's out of the people on both teams, who has your favorite finisher?
My favorite finisher.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's so tough to, back in the day, it used to be people had a finisher.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was their finisher, one move.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people win the matches so many different ways. It's hard sometimes to remember what their finisher is, and because sometimes they have like 3 or 4, like Chris Jericho, has like 3 or 4 finishers, and other people like that too.
I think most people have 2 or 3.
Yeah. So, I think I'd have to think about it. Talk about something else while I think
I
about
have a
it.
question while you think about it.
Okay.
What are Jack Perry's finishers?
I have no idea.
Me either.
No idea.
How many matches have we actually seen him have?
I mean, a bunch. He's in, what do they call it? Jurassic Express?
No. I mean, new Jack Perry, scapegoat Jack Perry.
Oh.
Because he's a whole new person. Like, he's not doing any of the same
one or
shit.
2, maybe.
Yeah.
Not many. He hasn't had many matches since he's returned.
He was in a four-way match right before the last pay-per-view, which is when he was in a, like 8-way or 6-way to win the belt? Has he defended the belts at all?
No.
Yeah. So we'll leave him out of the best finisher conversation. Everyone else's
So
finishers I know.
Swerve has the, what's it called? The house call? What's that called?
Yeah, he has a house call. He has a swerve stomp.
And then Mark Briscoe, what does he got? Frog
Froggy-
Splash?
Froggy Bow.
Froggy Bow.
And he uses the J Driller.
Ah, okay. And then Darby Allin, Coffin Drop.
Coffin Drop.
That's
and
cool.
he does the Scorpion Death Drop now, too.
Okay, that's awesome.
And he has something called, it's like Red something. Red
Death?
maybe.
We don't even have to go to Team Elite. My favorite finisher out of anyone in the match is definitely the Coffin Drop. And I would actually say number 2, probably the mic drop by Max Caster, his flying elbow drop.
Mhm.
One of my favorite finishers. You know, Macho Man Randy Savage popularized that in the 80s and 90s and 2000s.
Oh, it is Darby.
And but yeah, that was Randy's move. You know, a lot of people didn't use that back in the day because that was his move. So I don't know if it's an homage to him, the flying elbow drop, but that's what it feels like to me.
It has to be.
And I love it. That was when I was a kid, you know, wrestling with my pillows. That was my number one finisher, was the flying elbow drop. So it's near and dear to my heart.
I like that these guys are bringing weapons with them. So
Yep.
Jack Perry.
Oh shit.
Scapegoat
Oh
there.
fuck.
Wow.
Darby is so careless with his body, man. He's not gonna have a long career. He can't.
He addressed that last week.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a long career.
30. It's pretty long already. I told you, I think he's like a drunk driver where they get injured less frequently in car accidents than the people they hit with their cars because their bodies don't tense before impacts. And I think Darby Allin is like that.
He could be on drugs.
No.
Seems like the kind of person who uses drugs.
He seems like the kind of person people assume uses drugs but doesn't.
I don't know.
Will be a member of Team Elite, of the Elite, and they will have a 2-on-1 advantage on
Oh, shit. Just landed it almost in that woman's lap. Oh, I guess he did hit her on the way down. I just checked on her. She's fine.
as well. Documented for those AEW fans out there, Darby Allin very resilient. He can take a plethora of punishment. Jack Perry's given him a lot of punishment, but this is such a dangerous match, especially for the first man for either team, Taz. I mean, that's because that's the man.
So this feud is going pretty well, I feel like. Jack Perry hit Darby Allin with a car. Darby Allin set Jack Perry on fucking fire with a flamethrower.
Mhm.
If you missed that, what show was that? Was that a Dynamite?
No. Was it?
I don't know. What show was it?
I thought it was Double or Nothing. So now I'm doubting myself. Yeah, I think it was Double or Nothing, right?
I don't remember. That's why I asked you.
I don't remember. I think so, because I think someone got put through a giant poker chip on the ground.
Okay. Seems like he was using on a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
I don't think so though. I don't think so.
I'm pretty positive.
Oh, I don't think so.
Because that's also the one where the Elite hung Darby upside down, isn't it?
I don't recall. Yeah, we should have. We thank those of you who are watching. We should have advertised this. We have about a third as many listeners, or excuse me, viewers as we usually do. But those of you watching, We appreciate it very much. Whether you're watching live or, for those of you who end up watching this recorded later, we always appreciate your viewership.
Well, I can't stream to Twitter anymore. That's
Oh,
probably
I
part of
do.
it. No, I know you do.
Yeah, and you can find us always, on X, on Twitch, and on YouTube. And all those addresses are on my X account. Just search for No Bones About Wrestling.
I stream to my Twitch, not yours.
Okay.
Do you stream to Twitch on yours?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. And you can find all of our stuff at www.nobonesabout.com. All of our watch-alongs, all of our AEW weekly shows, all of our retro wrestling shows. All those are at www.nobonesabout.com.
They're also on our YouTube channel.
Oh,
They're also on our YouTube channel.
right. Which it's a long address for YouTube, but as I said, that link is on X, and that link is on our homepage, nobonesabout.com. Also, the YouTube link is, and
9 seconds.
and that has all of our videos too. And you can probably just search "No Bones About Wrestling," find everything. Who's it going to be? Nick?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He's got a luggage.
Yeah.
What do you think's in that?
Who knows? Could be anything. Looks like it looked like a ammo box at first. Like an ammo case.
Tall.
No?
It's too tall.
That's what it looked like at first. Hey, Nick. Oh, man.
There has to be some sort of pair of shoes, pump shoes with like tacks or fireworks or razors or something on it.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, they already did. Matt Jackson did the exploding super kick, which he recently said he feels it didn't get as much credit as it deserved. I don't know.
Not as much credit for me.
I thought people thought that was pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh my God.
I think you don't see it mentioned very much, though. I kind of agree with him.
Why would people mention it?
Like when you're talking about like cool AEW moments or unique weapons in AEW. I think they mention like thumbtack shoes and thumbtack skateboards, but they leave out firework shoes.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, Jack Perry and Nick Jackson definitely working together well here to punish Darby Allin. As I said before the match, in these war games or blood and guts matches, I've never seen one personally where the faces got the advantage. It's always the heels end up getting the 2-on-1, the 3-on-2, the 4-on-3, and the 5-on-4. They always end up having the first extra man coming in. There may be one where the faces got the advantage, but if there is, I don't remember it. Yeah, as I said before, this has always been This has always been my favorite gimmick match, the War Games or Blood and Guts. I love it. The whole concept, so cool. Double cage. Wrestlers come in every couple minutes. Match doesn't start till everyone's in. Submission or surrender. People are gonna bleed in this. I love it. I love the gimmick. And it's always, it always brings together whatever promotion it's in, WCW or AEW. It always brings together, some of the promotion's biggest stars to fight each other, which is, it's great. That's fun to watch. I mean, definitely. They are fucking Darby up. He hasn't hit a move in several minutes. Hasn't done any offense. What are you getting? Did you get headache medicine?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't take my heart medicine, and I feel weird, so I'm taking it.
Do we have any in there?
Do you have any what?
Headache medicine?
Yeah, I'll bring you some.
Not acetaminophen.
That's the only thing you can take.
All right.
Do you not want it?
I'll take it.
Why do you say not acetaminophen?
It's not good for your liver, but it's not like I'm taking a bunch. Give me 3. Mark Briscoe, Ring of Honor World Champion, coming in. Hopefully can set this straight and maybe bring Darby back to life. I don't know. He's gonna have to be like a white mage on Final Fantasy or something and bring Darby back from death. Oh, that was fucking awesome. Over the chair, into the second ring with a clothesline. That was great.
I missed it.
Yeah, yes, you did miss it. Mark Briscoe did it. It was awesome.
He's my guy. I should have been wearing my Mark Briscoe shirt today.
Yes, you should. Should have been repping.
It was Harry Potter Day.
Is today a special day in Harry Potter or something? Or
No, July 31st.
what's that?
Harry Potter's birthday.
I said, okay. What book do they say that in? The first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because part of the first book takes place on his birthday.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes.
Nick
Wait, what's the
Jackson
other-
wearing the Young Bucks sneakers. And I tell you, I have a pair myself. Very comfortable shoes. Very comfortable for sneakers. And they look great. And they have several different colors in them. So they can match almost anything, too. I really like them. Really good pair of sneakers.
Sorcerers. I couldn't remember the other name for the
The
first
American name was Sorcerer's
Yeah.
Stone.
Yeah, I forgot that name really. Nicholas Flamel, another famous Nicholas, just like Nicholas Jackson.
What are you talking about?
Nicholas Flamel is the creator of the Sorcerer's Stone.
I thought it was that lady, Rowling.
In her book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, a fictional character.
Yeah. It's an alchemist.
It's a fiction book.
It's a fiction book.
I love fiction books.
What was that? Oh, that was that romantic comedy movie that we watched. That was funny.
Yeah, if you like comedy movies, there's a movie called They Came Together. Hilarious. It's a spoof of romantic comedy films, and so the more romantic comedies you've seen, the funnier you will think it is. But it's from the guys and gals who used to be The State on MTV, like 25 years ago. But that's who it is. So they've always been funny, and that movie is hilarious. They Came Together. Very good. Best comedy I've seen in quite a while, in years.
And if you don't know what the state is, it also has a lot of members of Parks and Recreation's
Yeah.
cast in it.
Yeah, the Leslie Knope actress, excuse me, she's in it. Paul Rudd. Those are the two leads. Those are the two romantic leads.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader's in it. David Wayne's in it.
Kimmy Schmidt, whatever her name
Yeah,
is.
the lady who plays Erin on The Office is in it. Who else is in that? A lot of funny people.
Oh, Feinstein.
Huh?
Isn't that his name? The perfume guy from Parks and Recreation.
Oh, yeah. The guy who played Dennis Feinstein on Parks and Rec is in it. Who the fuck else? Man, some nice repeated suplexes there by Matt. Is that Matt?
No.
Yeah. And that's Nick?
That's Nick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe it was Matt. I can't
I
see their
think
faces close.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, that was Matt.
they look more the same than they usually do.
I think it's because it's poor lighting in the
A cage.
Cage,
Yeah,
yeah.
looking through the cage. Oh man.
yeah, that was Nick. That was true.
These guys have some nice spots set up for this. It's there's some things I've never seen before in this match already. Several things.
Would you say Nicholas is the better wrestler and Matthew is the better actor or personality?
I would say Matthew is the better wrestler and the
What?
better personality.
You have changed your thoughts.
I have.
Interesting. I don't agree with you at all. I think Nicholas is way better.
I
Not way
think
better.
just-
He's just better.
Altogether, taking all aspects in, I
Mhm.
think Matthew is the better wrestler than Nicholas. Yeah.
Hmm.
We've got an acclaimed member coming out. It is Bowens, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, here he comes. He's got a Scissor Me shirt on, and as we've said, we want to see some real scissors in this match. Let's stab some people.
Hmm.
Take the scissoring thing seriously before the gimmick's over. I
The
feel
next-
like the scissor gimmick is coming to an end, right?
You have said that. I have not said that.
Doesn't it seem like it?
I have,
Oh, nice. Anthony Bowens with a flurry of offense here. Oh,
I feel like they need. I don't know. It's hard because they're still so popular. Mark's bleeding. Like they're so popular. I don't know if it's time to move away from their gimmick yet, but I
Yeah.
feel like it is soon.
yeah, I hear you. I think people still like the scissoring thing, but you remember when it was
Wild.
the thing?
Yeah.
It was like half of the arena had fucking scissor me signs and giant
Giant
scissors that they made at home and all that stuff, and people fucking went wild for the scissoring thing for a while, and now it's not as big a deal. I feel like,
I think they just need to focus on
Damn, Scorpion Death Drop.
highlighting their ability as wrestlers to get their popularity back. Like they're good wrestlers,
Yeah.
but they're like great personalities. But now I think they need to show people they are also great wrestlers.
Oh, Darby Allin skateboards on
Oh my
Matthews' back.
god! Oh my god! Look at the tacks in his arm.
I don't know where the
Jesus.
text came
They're on
from.
the bottom of the skateboard.
Oh,
Darby showed us
no.
when he came out, he held up his skateboard. And the
Uh,
part between the two wheels or four wheels was like full of tacks.
okay.
Is
I
that
missed
scissors?
that.
Yeah, scissors.
Scissors.
Called it.
Scissors. Very good.
I get points.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh. What is that, Jack Perry? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely scissoring him.
Where do you get a crutch from?
I don't know.
My heart is so happy that real scissors were involved in this match.
Then we got a heel coming. Oh, Okada.
So they're saving Hangman for last. Oh, because we don't know if Hangman's here or not,
Is that right?
That's what they said when they were backstage.
Okada, who was undefeated until this Wednesday when he lost to Swerve by DQ.
Mhm.
First loss in AEW. And of course, the Continental Champion still.
Jesus.
Who did he win that from?
What a good question.
Yeah, I don't recall. I don't know if I can name the Continental Champion winners. The champions, I mean. I can't name any others right now. Oh, Eddie Kingston had it. Did he win it from Eddie Kingston? Is that right? Oh, Okada with that perfect drop kick into the chair, into Briscoe's head.
I believe he did.
Yeah, he won it from Eddie Kingston, I think. Yeah. Jesus Christ, with the
Who had it
tax.
before Eddie, though?
Huh?
Like, who did Eddie get it from?
Was he the first?
Oh, the Continental. Yes, he
He
was
was
the
the first
yeah.
Continental Champion, and then he lost it to
I
Okada.
couldn't remember what belt that was, and that's because that's the Triple Crown belt. It's no longer Triple Crowning.
Is it?
Yeah, he won
Okay.
it because he won the Continental
Oh, right.
tournament.
Yeah. What's it called? Continental Classic? Is that what they
Yeah.
call it? Is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's my second favorite thing that AEW does. This is first, and that's second. That awesome tournament where it's just wrestling. You know how many people they have? 16. Do you recall?
I thought it was 10. I thought it was
I
5
think it
and
might have been
5.
right. It's 10 or 12. Yeah. But Continental Classic, it's just wrestling. Everyone is barred from ringside. No one comes out to interfere. And then everyone fights everyone once.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a couple rounds or just one round robin turn.
One round robin turn, and then
A bracket.
yeah.
Okay. Was it?
I can't remember if there were rounds or not.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it was the winner of the round robin for each side, then faced each other.
Maybe right. I don't know. But whatever it was, I love that tournament. Jack Perry got color. Who else?
Briscoe.
Briscoe, yeah. Oh, Matthew Jackson going for the Karate Kid kick. Yeah, there it goes. Briscoe dying in the corner there. All the faces are just getting their asses kicked.
We got Swerve and Hangman left. Is that it?
Yep.
Or is Max in now?
Max. No, he's not. So Max, yeah, also.
I don't like that they don't tell you the increments in which they are adding people.
Yeah, they say every couple minutes.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be in WCW time. There'd be like a little countdown. That's so there's a little drama. So why not?
They just put the countdown up when there's like 10 seconds.
Who?
AEW.
Oh, I haven't noticed that they put a countdown at all.
Yeah, they do. When there's 10 seconds left before they release someone. Or add someone, I should say.
And Briscoe is bleeding for sure. And Okada, no selling his chops. No, they do put 10 seconds on. I see that. Okay.
Wasn't lying.
I hadn't seen it yet. We got Max. Max Caster really seems to be hated by a lot of people online. I don't understand all the hate.
It's because people don't have joy in their hearts.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If you don't like Max Caster, I don't get it because his raps are really funny, I think, and he's good in the ring as well and good on the mic. So I don't get it. Is there something else that I'm missing? Why a lot of people don't like him? I don't understand.
I'm the wrong person to talk to about that because I like him a lot.
Wrong person, what?
I'm the wrong person to talk to about that because I like him a lot.
No, it's a lot of people online. But the online people say that, but then the crowds love him.
Mm-hmm.
They love the acclaimed. I love the acclaimed.
People online just like stuff to complain about.
Yeah, that's true. People love to fucking complain.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a
Wooden sign, is it?
It says Young Bucks and has barbed wire on it.
Oh.
It's not razor wire, it's barbed wire.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okada?
Glad he corrected himself.
I didn't expect Okada to get bloody. He's too pretty to get bloody, I think.
That's what I'm curious to see the Acclaimed and Okada if they get bloody.
Oh, Okada, no, I predict.
How about the Acclaimed?
Yes.
Both of them?
Maybe. Max for sure. Oh. Well,
Bowen's
Bowen's back.
back,
Is
yeah.
That's a pretty good reaction
Yeah.
there. Pretty good reaction
No.
shot. Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Someone save him. Someone save him.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh shit! That was fucking awesome. That was great.
That is a holy shit. Man.
Yeah, the crowd with a holy shit chant. That was awesome.
Like-
Barbed wire sandwich.
Ooh.
A lot of sacks here. Oh, are they putting him in his mouth? Oh my god. Oh
No,
man.
are they gonna kick him in the face?
I hope he
with the
doesn't
tack?
fucking swallow any. Oh, he's pumping him up. Pumping him up. Double super kick. I don't like those sacks being in his mouth. That makes me very nervous.
When I was in school for costuming, one of the guys who was like, if you were in the lighting program or the technical direction program, you have to do a trimester in costuming to like learn how everything works in the theater, you know. And one of the technical directors that was in the costume shop learning how to sew swallowed a needle or had a needle in his mouth and then couldn't find it and didn't know if he swallowed
Like a
it or
sewing
not.
a needle?
Yes.
Oh.
Sewing needle.
Jesus.
Actually, I think it might have been a straight pin, like for sewing though. But anyway, I had to go to the emergency room and get an X-ray to see if he'd actually swallowed it or not.
Did he?
No, but how do
Oh.
you not know if you swallowed a pin? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
weird.
That's weird.
Oh, my phone has 15% left.
Oh, that's fine. We'll be fine. Darby Allin got some life back here.
Did Hangman come out?
No, I don't think so. What did his music play?
Yeah.
And he didn't come out?
Correct.
Okay.
Wonder if he and Swerve are going to come out fighting from the back, or if he's attacking Swerve before Swerve comes out.
Yeah, I can see either of those.
What? Oh, he's doing the doing the scissor me timbers with barbed wire wrapped around his
Oh my
leg.
goodness. That's just gonna hurt him.
It's going right to the dick of
Oh, right in the dick. Oh man, he from what I saw, he really kicked him in the dick there.
No, I got his like thigh.
You don't think so?
Left thigh.
It looked like he kicked him right in the dick.
I think he landed on the upper left thigh by the groin.
All right. It's not what I saw.
Unless his dick is like really big.
It's not what I saw. All right, Swerve Strickland now.
No,
No Hangman. So, is that him?
no, that's Swerve Strickland.
Oh, I see.
See how you could get them mixed up? They look a lot alike.
I just saw a guy coming out. That's all.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Don't you hit Prince Nana.
There we go. So now these guys get in the cage and the match begins.
What's he doing? Is he
Okay.
handcuffing him?
We still got 17 minutes left. Plus,
What?
maybe plus an overrun. Well, here, wait. If
Is he gonna
Swerve,
like crucify him with handcuffs?
listen, if Swerve doesn't enter the ring, has the match begun? Those are the rules. Everyone has to be in the ring.
I think they rang the bell, didn't
I
they?
didn't hear a bell.
Oh,
That's the rule. Everyone has to be in the ring for the match to begin. Yeah, he hit Prince Nana.
that crowd is booing him.
And Hangman is fantastic. It's nice to see them building that match.
What match? They don't have
building that feud, I should say. Yeah. Building that feud.
It'd be nice if they built Swerve and Danielson like at all.
Right, right.
What are you doing? Hagen, what the hell are you doing? Look at me. You look at me when I'm talking to you. We had a deal. Hey, a deal is a deal, Hagen. Last time we suspended you, you sat at home. Okay, if you don't get your ass in this ring, you're fired. Oh.
You got to wonder if Page will stay in the Elite after this. You know, he's always kind of in and out of the faction.
I don't think he's officially in the Elite, is he?
Thought he was.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blood Guts has officially begun.
Nah, that's not. No, those aren't the rules. That's fucked up. I don't like that at all. They showed us there were like 5 rules to the match, and now they're not going by one.
That's because the heel EVPs are overruling the rules.
Yeah,
They're bad guys.
Oh, right, they are the EVPs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They're doing what we said they should do.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know.
Just fuck with matches in a disappointing to fans kind of way.
Yeah.
Prince Nana better get up and go get some bolt cutters.
Yeah. What was that when someone couldn't cut it? It was Paul Heyman. Remember that? It was something where some wrestler was locked in something, and Paul Heyman was his manager, and he kept trying. They were using a key. It was like either key. I think it was a key. There's either a key or he had like bolt cutters, but whatever it was, he couldn't do it. You know, so the match took like a minute longer than it was supposed to because Paul Heyman kept trying to do this, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
No, was
In the company up north.
Was I watching at that point?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Oh, it was like recent?
It was in the last 5 years, yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember specifically what match. It might have been a Brock Lesnar match.
I think in Ring of Honor, someone got handcuffed to one of the ring ropes. And then the person that came out to save them, like, really struggled to get them unlocked.
Yeah.
Like during like a ladder match or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Froggy Bow from Mark Briscoe.
It's too bad Swerve doesn't have any friends anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Someone could bring him a pair of pliers or something.
He used to have the Mogul, what are they called?
Mogul Embassy.
Mogul Embassy. Yeah, I was about to say assembly. The Mogul Embassy. My nouns. I'm having trouble finding my nouns.
I'm sorry. I need flashcards. Crossword puzzles.
Yeah, I think I had COVID a couple years ago, and I think it messed up my brain. Honestly. No, they haven't. Excalibur lying to us. Said all 10 men entered the ring. Oh, shit. Former WCW World Champ right here.
Oh, Brandon Cutler getting a guitar to the face soon.
Oh, Lord. Oh, get him, Jeff.
Oh, here comes Billy Gunn.
Oh! Oh, fuck, that was a great guitar shot. That was one of the best guitar shots I've ever seen. That was fantastic. His fucking head sticking out of the
Yeah,
top.
that was awesome.
That was fucking awesome. Oh, man.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
We got some snips.
There we go.
Those are snips.
They're having they're having trouble getting them out.
It looked like he brought a paperclip.
Huh?
It looks like in Jeff Jarrett's hand was like a straightened out paperclip. I'm sure it
Oh,
was.
he's out now. There we go.
He's gonna cut through the cage, I bet.
Oh, okay. It's gonna take him a minute.
It's easier to cut through the cage than through the lock.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no, they gimmicked it. It didn't take a minute. Probably had to cut one thing and it opened. Bam. Swerve the fresh man coming in.
But we got blood on Jack Perry.
Oh.
So was he already bleeding? He's just bleeding more.
Oh.
Perry.
Oh man. Oh nice.
Oh, there's a lot of tacks all over the ground, you know?
Nice.
Oh, Hangman's just standing there watching him from the other ring.
Swerve showing why he's the world champion. These two don't like each other.
Good call.
Mhm.
It's a hot take.
Oh shit, they are not friends at all.
They do not invite each other to their birthdays.
Nope. Oh. Buckshot lariat. Oh shit. The move CM Punk could never do. He tried to do that one time and he like fell on his knees. Punk
When he
fell
was in
down.
Philly?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Because remember he had that feud. What the hell?
You can remove me. My phone died.
Oh, okay. Well, Kay's phone died, so we're going. You're just ahead.
You have to remove me.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Can I use my charger?
Huh?
Can I use my charger?
Yes. Yeah. A lot of people they hate on Jeff Jarrett.
I love him.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these younger people hate on Jeff Jarrett just because he's old. I mean, he's over 50, gotta be. And he looks great. He's in maybe the best condition I've ever seen him in. And he can still go. He can still wrestle. He's not as good as he once was, but he's still very talented.
His character work is so solid, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jeff Jarrett is great at getting heel heat.
We're going to see what's in the magic containers.
Staple guns? Oh, fuck. This is a la New Jack in ECW back in the day. Oh, my fucking God. No.
Oh my God.
Wow. I gotta find them. There's one.
That's the one.
Oh my Lord. I hadn't seen that. There's another.
One. There's seven.
Oh,
Oh my
I have
God.
not seen that in years. A long time. I'm sure some companies use them, but in the big companies, I've not seen that in a while. No, nice backbreaker.
Getting him in the face.
Yeah. Bam.
Kyle's not getting stapled.
No, he's too pretty. Nothing's happened to Okada.
Oh! Stapled his middle finger.
Yeah, he won't even staple him. Okada signed the contract. It's like, you can't mess up my body. Whatever happens,
Yeah.
don't touch my face. You can't mess up my body.
He is very pretty.
Yeah. Well, it's lived up to its reputation. I feel like it's only been a hardcore match.
I just am so excited about the scissors.
Yeah. I wonder. I feel like we have something else in store. And one question also: what happened to Darby Allin? Is he dead?
I was just about to ask that.
I don't even see him anymore.
Wait, how did they get out? Through the hole that Swerve got in? Maybe?
I'm not sure. I think so. I bet.
Yeah, where is Darby?
I don't know. That's my question. I think he might be like, oh, where'd they go? What did they land on? I can't even see them. Great job, AEW. Can't even see where the fuck what they landed on.
Well, Darby's really small. Maybe he's in that space between the ring
I think he
and the
is.
cage.
Yeah. I think he is.
Folded in half or something.
But see that I hate that in multi-man matches when someone's just dead on the outside.
Well, they don't normally do that.
No, but I hate that.
Yeah. Which makes me think he's got to be doing something,
Yeah. Darby's going to do something crazy, I feel like.
Well, Darby's not Darby.
I think that's a
unless he's
pretty...
doing something crazy.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe prediction. Darby's doing something crazy. Oh, there he is. There he was. Okay. He's alive.
Just punching Jack Barry in the face repeatedly.
Yep.
It's all right. Are we going...
So is Allen facing Perry for the TNT title at All In? Is it official yet?
It's not official yet.
Okay.
But yes, I think that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and we're got commercials. So yeah, folks, has Blood and Guts lived up to it for you? Let us know in the comments.
Is this the first Blood and Guts where Jericho and Moxley were in it?
I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, it's a nice mix of guys who have. I feel like it's all guys who have never been in Blood and Guts before. I could be wrong about that, but I think maybe the Young Bucks were in one, but I'm not sure. I know Okada hasn't been. Jack Perry, the Acclaimed haven't been. Swerve hasn't been. Page, I don't think so.
Not Darby.
Darby, I don't think so. And Mark Briscoe, definitely not. So I think they maybe all are new to Blood and Guts, which is, yes, that's cool. It's cool to have different volumes of it. And like I said, you really can go through them.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Do you see what they've done?
Yes, I do.
In case you people at home can't see what they've done. We got 2 tables with 2 tables stacked on top of them, and then under the top 2 tables, sandwiched in between, is a human being.
I hope no one dies.
And then we have Nick and...
Nicholas
and Bowens fighting on top of the edge of the cage.
I really, honestly, I feel like someone's going to die on AEW someday.
Well, the person has moved from the tables.
What? Oh, fucking shit. Wow. That crowd's barely reacting. You hear that?
No, they're chanting "Holy shit, babe."
Well, at first they barely reacted.
I think they were probably slightly in shock.
Wow, man. That was a bump there. Oh, Anthony Bowens, but he's so it didn't look great because he's so jumped. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't hit into the tables. He like so obviously jumped to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't as good as it could have been. But man, what a fucking what a bump there.
One of the tables didn't break. I hope he's okay.
Oh, Bowens.
Yeah, one of the 4 tables didn't break.
Oh, Briscoe pile driving everyone. Briscoe.
Are we gonna like Spider-Man it?
What do you mean, Spider-Man? It.
Oh. He was looking at the top of the cage. I thought he was gonna like somehow hang from the ceiling to drop down.
Bam! Froggy bow through the table. Nice. Wow. Mark Briscoe defending his Ring of Honor World title Friday against Roderick Strong on Death Before Dishonor. We're doing a watch along at 8 on Friday.
I can
Look at
see
this.
into the future.
Wow.
Told you, there's Spider-Man in it.
Nice. Oh man, that was cool. Very cool.
So strong.
Darby?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotten stronger. He's definitely put some muscle on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna see what's in the other one.
Yeah, let's see. Did the faces bring out one and the heels brought out one?
No,
Okay.
those Jackson brothers brought out one. Oh, lots of handcuffs. No, Mark, don't handcuff him. You're too nice. These are some long chains separating the handcuffs.
Sit up straight. You're just ahead.
I'm in a squishy chair. This is as high up as I go.
Yeah. Kay Fabulous's phone died, so we have to share a window now. We really need to move that skeleton to where you can see more of them, you know?
Okay. We had him up higher before, but then you couldn't see his head.
I got Brody King signature behind me.
What?
Huh?
What's happening?
I don't know what's happening.
He had the microphone in his hand. Did he say something?
He's gonna come out with Dynamite. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
What the fuck is he doing?
Briscoe hit the fuck out of Jack Perry with that chair. That is something you don't see anymore.
That's
unprotected headshot.
AEW banned that.
Did they?
Yeah. When they had that,
wow, that was fucking brutal for real.
When they banned spitting on the audience, getting blood in the audience, all that shit. Remember, a year ago?
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Man, that was sick.
Oh my god.
That chair shot.
Got gasoline.
This match is fucking crazy.
I hope he's okay. That's awful.
Who? Oh,
Perry.
but Chip Perry? Yeah, they should not do that. Oh my fucking god! For real, those unprotected chair shots.
Yeah.
That's how people get CTE in their later years. You know.
I cannot believe they did that.
I can't believe they did that. Yeah, it's really not good.
Of all the stupid shit they've done,
yeah,
risk wise.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound like a wuss or anything, you know. But they really should not do those unprotected. Unprotected headshots. Darby said he's going to light Perry on fire unless he quits and ends the match. Perry spit on him. Yeah, he did. Spit at him. And the match is now stopped as we wait to see if he's going to set a man on fire.
Say it again. You want the match? You want the title match against Jack Perry? All in. TT Championship. Sure, you got it. No, Scott, it's gone too far. It's ridiculous. No, hell no. You say I quit. Say you're all light his match on fire. Damn it! That's it! We quit! Let's go!
All right. Pretty good match. Pretty good match there. Man, I did not expect the faces to win. I really did not.
I didn't either. I still like cannot believe that shot.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I
Like
hope
that.
he's okay. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Like I said, that's how people get concussions. And I've had concussions, and that is not fun, people.
Because like the chair wasn't hitting the fence. That was the sound of the chair hitting his
Yeah,
head.
no, he smacked his shit out of his head with it. Yeah, that was, So, right, as they said, Friday on Rampage, they're having a battle royal. What's it called?
The Rampage Royal.
The Rampage Royal. To determine who gets a world title shot at AEW Grand Slam in New York. So there's a big reason to watch Rampage on Friday.
We know 2 entrants.
Oh, we won't be doing a watch along because we'll be doing the Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor watch along. You said we know 2 entrants. Who?
Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian.
Okay. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, I missed Kip Sabian. Bless you. Miss Kip Sabian. What did he do again?
He was just like the patriarchy was in the back being interviewed, and then after the interview, Nick Wayne walked over to him because he was like standing off to the side, and he was like started talking shit to Kip Sabian about his dad being dead and how he's going to beat him in the Rampage Royal on Friday.
Kip Sabian's back. I love it. He's fantastic. The lost pillar, as we'll call him. Maybe it should be a pillar instead of Perry.
Well, now I feel like
Perry's a pillar. Yeah,
he was the one I would normally get rid of, but I mean, Sammy's fallen off the face of the earth.
No, he was a pillar. Who was it? Guevara, MJF, Darby, and Perry.
Yeah. And then the 5th pillar, Kip Sabian.
That's a good. And speaking of Sammy, man, let's see Sammy Guevara back. Fantastic talent. What I heard is they just don't have any creative plans for him, and I don't understand why you just hold someone like that off of television.
Even if you don't have creative plans for him, have him wrestle Pac instead of Boulder.
Exactly. Yep. That's what I don't get about AEW. The booking where we have all these talented people and then we still get jobber matches should not happen in this day and age. Should not happen. Anyways, great show. I don't mean to be negative because it was a great show, except the jobber matches. Fuck those. What do you? Let's see. What do you give the show? Out of 5 bones, what do you rate it? And give me a best match and a worst match.
I'm going to give it 3 bones out of 5 bones. And all of those bones, except for half of one, is going to be attributed to the main event.
So wait, 2.5 for the main event?
We'll go 3.5. So 3.5 total. 3 bones for them. Well, the main event was like a 5-bone match or a 4.5-bone match, but the rest of that show was kind of shitty. Like the Baker Shida match was good, but Jericho and Minoru Suzuki, I did not like that. It was just like all chopping, and it went on for a really long time. And then we had 2 squash matches, and that was it. Besides the main event. So overall, I'm going 3.5 bones. Nothing against the main event. The main event was awesome. Not a fan of the Mark Briscoe headshot to unprotected headshot to Jack Perry. But other than that, it was a very good main event.
So 3 bones for the main event, and then another half bone for the rest of the show.
No, another half bone for the Baker versus Sheeta match.
That's it.
No bones for anything else.
Yeah, was that the only? Yeah, that was the. I mean, Jericho and Suzuki almost wasn't a match, really.
And it was like a chopping contest.
Yeah. All right. So best match and worst match.
Oh God. Well, best match. Let's see. Blood and Guts match for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, come on. Best match and worst match. Or you gave us the best match, I'm sorry. Worst match.
Can there be a tie? Can there be a 3-way tie for the worst match?
No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go with Pac versus Boulder. Because I don't even remember a single move that happened from either of them during that match.
Yeah.
Like Mariah May, I at least remember her touching her opponent at some point, but like the Pac Boulder match was so short, like I don't remember them even interacting.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm gonna go with that. What about you?
So I'm gonna give the show. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna give the show 3.5 bones out of 5. It was a good show. Well, the main event made it a good show, but as Kay said, the only good matches. Well, how many matches did we have?
5.
5. The only good matches really were Baker versus Sheeta and the main event.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it. So as far as good wrestling, and that's that's disappointing when you have only 2 matches on your show that are good, and then 3 that are bad. That's not a good formula for AEW. So they gotta change their booking with these jobber matches. I know I keep saying it, but it's really frustrating to me to know all this talent is there and see jobber matches.
What I find frustrating is they keep, like, for years, they drop the ball and, like, these perfect opportunities to gain more fans and viewers. So, like, last week, the ratings for Dynamite were up pretty significantly because of that MJF and Will Ospreay match.
Yep.
So, if that match caused people to tune in and then they came back this week for Blood and Guts, which should be just like a banger show, and then you intentionally schedule 2 squash matches and you open with 2 older gentlemen chopping each other for 20 minutes. Like, it just doesn't. It's like the first show after a pay-per-view is almost always terrible. Not always, but almost always not terrible, but just really below their usual standards.
That's not what it used to be like, but AEW is definitely like that, I feel. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about AEW. I'm not talking about in general. I'm talking
WCW used to, match after pay-per-view was very good. It was can't miss.
Yeah, I feel like WWE is like that too, but I'm just saying for AEW, where they should be like those other companies and make sure that those are their best television episodes, they don't do that.
Yeah.
And to have one that's like so special that it's once a year, you make special shirts for it. Like, it's something that a lot of fans, it's their favorite event.
Like me.
Like you. Why put it on anything besides like a mind-blowing episode?
Yep. I agree.
Even if they had taken the opening hour from last week and then had the second hour be Blood and Guts and just had 2 matches on the show, I would have liked that better than what they gave us tonight.
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, duh. But they couldn't have done that. A 1-hour match and then Blood and Guts? No way. It would take too much heat from Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
Like, that exhausts the fans.
Mm-hmm.
A 1-hour match, I mean, it's great. It's nice to see. It was fantastic, MJF and Ospreay. But it exhausts the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the rest of your show, there's not going to be a lot of heat on things because the fans have cheered and clapped themselves out almost,
Yeah, I guess we saw that with the Okada and Swerve match.
Yeah.
The crowd was a little bit dead.
Yep.
But like, what else would you have put on the show?
Oh wait, I haven't given my best match and worst match.
Oh, I apologize.
So as I said, 3.5 bones out of 5. So we agree there, which we usually don't agree, but that's we'll agree tonight. Best match, fucking Blood and Guts for sure. That was one of their best Blood and Guts matches. I feel like. Yeah, what do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, we saw some moves I've never seen before. Saw a couple moves I've never seen before. Didn't expect that. And then just just the violence of it, I love, and people bleeding. Usually I count the people bleeding, but tonight I wasn't because I was trying to talk to y'all, so I didn't really have time to count everybody who was bleeding. But yeah, very good match. 5 bones out of 5. That match, no doubt. And if you want to hear the rest of my bone ratings, tune in to AEW Weekly Monday nights at 6 on X, on Twitch, or on our YouTube channel. And you'll hear the bone ratings for this show, for Collision, and yeah, and that's it. So let me get to it. Best match, Blood and Guts. Worst match, I'm gonna ignore the jobber matches and give it to Jericho versus Suzuki. Uh, just the chopping for what, 10 minutes? How long was it?
It felt longer. I don't know. I have no concept of time.
No, let's say 7 minutes of chopping. I just didn't, it didn't do anything for me. Like I said, it was kind of impressive. Just I know that shit hurt both of them, and Jericho had to be in pain. I just, his chest was just red with chops and bleeding. Um, but ultimately, did it make for a good match? I don't think so. Uh, did it get each guy over more? I feel like no. I don't know. I feel like it didn't. What do you think?
No, I didn't care for that at all.
Yeah.
And I like both of them.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Like, and I enjoy both of their wrestling normally.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you went into it saying exactly what happened. Like, it was either going to be really good or really bad, and it was really bad.
Yeah.
To not end on a negative, though, I will say 2 really positives about this show, besides the Blood and Guts match that we've been praising, is the storyline progression for MJF and Will Ospreay with that MJF belt unveiling celebration. It's been awesome.
Very good. Yeah.
And I think that
can't wait to see their second match.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to see it.
And I hope they keep this like tradition of every time MJF gets a belt, he has to throw away the old one and get a special version of it because he's so special. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's great.
And the fact that
I love special belts. People like The Rock had one, Stone Cold had one. It's very cool. I really like it. Daniel Bryan had that wood and hemp. Wasn't it a hemp?
Yeah.
Wood and hemp belt.
With like turquoise beading.
Yeah,
it's my favorite belt that's ever existed.
Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just search like Daniel Bryan wooden belt.
Mm-hmm.
It was how many years ago? It was during Kofi Mania. That was when he lost the belt to Kofi at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how many years. Was it 5 years ago? 4 years ago?
Something 4 years ago was COVID.
Something like that. Well, it wasn't COVID. It was before. Maybe it was 5 years ago. Anyways, look at the Daniel Bryan belt if you don't know what I'm talking about, because that was one of my favorite belts ever. It was so neat with the wood, as Kay said, with the wood, with the like hemp on it, with the turquoise beading.
Yeah.
It looked cool. I can't imagine how much it costs to make the wood. What I don't know the proper term, but the cutting, the wood cutting, the shape of the belt, looked very cool. I'm sure it was tough to do, but it was one of the coolest belts I've ever seen. And I would also put one of the coolest belts I've ever seen, Ted DiBiase's $1 Million belt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Just gold and diamonds with money symbols in gold on it. It's fantastic because DiBiase tried and tried and tried and could not get the world title. He was, some people say that he was a world champion for about 2 minutes. There's debate on that. Very short story. Hulk Hogan had the belt. This is 1980 something. Hulk Hogan had the belt, and he was facing Andre the Giant. This was not WrestleMania 3. It was on, I believe it was on Saturday night's main event, which used to come on NBC and get monster ratings. But Hulk Hogan was fighting Andre the Giant, and Earl Hebner, very famous referee, maybe the most famous referee. He refereed the Bret Hart uh,
Screw job.
screw job. Thank you.
Wait, is he more famous than Lil Nate?
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
But anyway, so Earl Hebner, what I think was the ref, and something happened where his twin brother, has a twin brother, what's his name, Dave or something like that.
Ted DiBiase has a twin brother?
No, Hebner.
Oh.
I can't remember his name. Maybe it's Dave. But anyways, Earl Hebner's twin brother comes in, gives a fast count. Andre the Giant wins the world title, which was the only time he had the world title.
Huh.
He had it for 2 minutes or so. Gave it to, it wasn't even 2 minutes, it was maybe a minute. And he gave the belt to Ted DiBiase. And at that point, the powers that be decided, you can't do that, and they vacated it. And then they had a tournament to decide who was going to be the world champion at WrestleMania 4. That was most of what WrestleMania 4 was the world title tournament. And if you've not seen that, check it out. WrestleMania 4 is one of the best WrestleManias. Like I said, because of this world title tournament. They don't do that. WWF didn't do that a lot. These tournaments for belts, they didn't do that a lot back then. So you really get to see some of the top talent, like I said, facing each other with the stakes being the world title. The point of telling you that story was Ted DiBiase didn't have the belt for very long, the world title, because like I said, they vacated it. So there's argument, was he the world champion? Wasn't he? Who knows? If Andre the Giant gives him the belt, does that make him the world champion? I don't know.
It happened on AEW.
Yeah.
Killswitch gave Christian the belt.
True. Yeah, if he gives him the belt, is he the champion? I feel like yes.
Wait, but that's bullshit now that I'm thinking about that, because how come Christian and Killswitch could do that, but Juice Robinson and Jay White couldn't?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I call shenanigans.
Wait, who decided Christian and Killswitch could do that?
Christian?
Was that it? No,
Yeah. He just took the championship.
And then, wait, who decided, do we know who decided Juice could not replace Jay White?
Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels said that?
Well, he's the one who said it. I don't know if it was his decision.
May have been. So now, well, we didn't have, back when Christian did that, we didn't have, these, these authority figures on air.
I'm trying to think of, did Christian actually defend it?
What was it, the TNT
The
title?
TNT when Luchasaurus had it? And
Did he defend
it? Was his, yeah.
I don't remember.
We'll have to go back and look. But the point.
Let me finish. The point is Ted DiBiase had the world title for a very short time, and I'm going to count him as the world champion. Most wrestling histories that you see do not count him as world champion, but I'm going to count it. But he didn't have it for long, and they vacated it. And then he was, pissed off, never got the world title again. So that's when he made the $1 million belt, and he defended it for years. Eventually lost it to Virgil, the guy who became Vincent in WCW. And if you want to see some weird stuff, check out Virgil's X account. Very odd, and he just passed away. I think last year, the year before. So it's very sad. Heart goes out to Virgil and his family.
Wherever he is, he's eating garlic bread with sauce.
Motherfucker loves Italian food. He is always talking about Italian food and
He would like
sauce.
incorporate Italian food words and substitute regular words for them in everyday conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, check out Virgil's
Yeah,
X. It's
interesting.
odd. It's
Or
on
Instagram.
or Instagram. Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah, that's where I followed him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I followed him on both, but that's where I saw him
Yeah,
yesterday.
if they're still up, check them
Mhm.
out because
Yeah.
there's some weird content.
Super weird.
But
the reason-
what did we get talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, the custom
I'm
belts.
bringing it back.
Custom belts.
So
okay.
we get this all came up because MJF now has a custom belt for the American Championship, which is the temporary name.
I love
for
it.
the
I love the
international.
name.
I love it too. I love everything about this angle.
Yeah.
MJF, like, one of the best jobs going from face to heel in like a split second.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
just a lovely transition.
Very talented to
Mhm.
be able to do that. Yeah.
And we're getting them at All In, which is what we both wanted.
Yeah. What we got so far for All In? We got
Swerve.
world champion Swerve versus Bryan Danielson
Mhm.
with maybe Jeff Jarrett added in.
No.
We got world champion Tony Storm versus Mariah May. And there's, like I said, there's some debate which one should finish the show, Tony Storm or Swerve. We'll see. I feel like it's going to be. Oh, really?
That's my vote.
I
but
feel
don't
like
think
it's going to be Swerve versus
No, I
Danielson.
think it's going to be Swerve.
I'll be
versus
surprised
Danielson.
if it's not.
I'm just saying, if I get to pick, I would pick Tony versus Mariah, and I'd have Jamie Hayter show up afterwards.
I'm not sure which one I'd pick, honestly. I need to see more of the build to pick which one. I would just pick which one has the most heat because they're both world title matches.
Mm-hmm.
So just pick the one that has the most heat and make that the main event.
Tony and Mariah's story has been building for like almost a year.
Yeah.
And Swerve and Danielson have no story.
I've done nothing.
Plus, Mariah May is from London.
Oh, good call. Good call. Okay. Make that the main event.
Those are my reasons.
Make that the main event.
Yeah.
Storm versus May. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the 2 world title matches. We got TNT title, Perry versus Darby Allin.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we got?
Official or on the
Official.
in the works?
Official.
I think that's it.
Is that it? No, and we got 4th matches, Will Ospreay versus MJF.
Oh, I thought you said that already.
No, for the American
sorry.
title. Yeah, the 2 world titles, the TNT title, and the American title.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 matches so far.
Yeah.
And all 4 of them sound great to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, great matchups. Just, I think all 4 of those matches are going to be fantastic. And the only one that may not be fantastic is Darby versus Jack Perry. But I think it'll be a very good match.
I don't know if I've seen a Darby match that I haven't thought was good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah.
Darby. And I often go into them very skeptical.
Really?
I mean, when I first saw him, yes, the first, when he was wrestling Samoa Joe, I was like, this is going to be a shit show. And it was awesome. Yeah?
Yeah, Darby, at first, when you see him, at first glance, he's wearing cut off jean shorts and stockings, and you're like, what the fuck is this guy? He's all scrawny,
mm-hmm.
But when you see him wrestle, a lot of people then they get sold on him, so
mm-hmm.
anyways, so that's what we have for All In so far, and it's shaping up to be a very good show.
And we have 2 matches proposed but not yet accepted.
I don't know why we got balloons.
Got balloons because I did this. I don't know.
I don't know.
Either way, anyway, we don't know what's happening. But so we have possibly Britt Baker versus Mercedes Moné, which I think is definitely going to eventually become a match.
Yeah.
And then last week, FTR challenged the Young Bucks to a match at All In.
I would maybe consider Baker versus Monet as the main event.
You're crazy.
I maybe would, honestly.
You have every belt in your company on the line at All In, and you're putting the women's TBS title, which has been held by Jade Cargill, Chris Statlander, Julia Hart, Willow, and now Mercedes.
Yeah.
And you're putting that above your company's world heavyweight championship belt
Maybe.
and your women's world heavyweight.
Maybe, yeah.
You're crazy.
I would consider, for the main event, I would consider the 2 world title matches, Monet versus Baker, and MJF versus Ospreay. I would consider those 4 for the main event. And I'm not sure which one I would pick now. At some point, I'll decide which one I'd pick, but now I really don't know. If I had to pick right now, I'd say MJF versus Ospreay as the main event. If I had to pick right now, so we'll see. Anyways,
That's such an insult to Swerve, though.
And you got to go with who has the most heat,
Was he-
and a lot of sometimes, and I think that's just what you got to go with. The one exception might be, Mariah May's from England, so that's that's a big feather in her cap, so to speak. WWF SummerSlam 1992, I think. The main event wasn't the world title; it was the Intercontinental Championship. Bret Hart defended against Davey Boy Smith because Davey Boy was from England.
Will Ospreay is from England.
Oh, right. Okay, good call. Oh, yeah, I wasn't even considering that.
Yeah.
And so that's a good consideration for the main event as well.
I would like to point out that on our podcast this week, you said you don't like it when main events aren't the world title when the world title is on the line in that show.
I don't think I said that. I think you said that for me. You said that's what I think.
No, I have said in the past that is what you think and you have denied it. And then this week on our podcast, that is what you said.
No, I listened to the podcast today. That's not what happened. You said that about me. Anyways, so yeah, decent show tonight. Awesome main event. The matches before weren't so great. I thought we were going to have an awesome show tonight, and overall, we did not have an awesome show. We got Baker versus Sheeta, which was good. And then we got the main event, which was great, and everything else was kind of shitty, to be honest.
It was a very confused show.
Yeah.
Like it didn't know what it wanted to be, and so it just got like lost.
Yeah. The only things that really worked on the show were the Mariah May versus Toni Storm angle, the Sheeta versus Baker match, the Ospreay versus MJF angle, and the Blood and Guts match. That was all that worked, I think, and everything else did not do its job. So that's why we both gave it, again, 3.5 bones. And I'm going to take a one away, actually. I'm going to give it 3 bones out of 5.
That's what I give it, and you were so shocked I gave it an extra bone, a half bone.
I'm giving it 3 bones out of 5. I'm changing it.
Well, I'm going back to what I said the first time.
3?
I'm going 3 too.
Okay. All right, folks. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as we did. For those of you who commented in the comments, that's DJ SB. Thank you. We appreciate it. I think he's the only one who.
Yeah, today.
Yeah, people, comment, talk to us. We like it. We'll talk back to you. We'll put your comment on the show if it's interesting.
Yeah.
And then usually we'll kind of cut into what we're talking about and talk about what you want to talk about. So talk to us. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. We have a busy week here at No Bones About Wrestling. Friday, we're doing a watch along for the Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view, which even if you don't watch Ring of Honor, you should buy this pay-per-view. They put on fantastic pay-per-views, and they've been doing it for a whole year. I mean, ever since Tony Khan bought the company, actually, they've been putting on fantastic pay-per-views. And I don't expect this one to be any different.
Yeah, and we don't watch Ring of Honor right now because we don't have on our club because we don't have time to watch it.
Yeah.
But we still watch the pay-per-views because they're that good.
Yeah.
And you won't be like lost or confused. They do a good job of like saying what the build up for the matches are and stuff. Plus, like even without that, like they're just really good matches.
Yeah. The only matches I'm sure of on the pay-per-view are Mark Briscoe defends the Ring of Honor World Title against Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Kingdom, and
Athena.
thank you. Women's World Champion Athena defends her title against
Queen Amanada.
Queen Amanada. Thank you. So both of those should be good. Like I said, I'm not sure the rest of the card, but I know it's going to be good.
Mhm.
But hopefully we'll see you then. It's going to start. If they do a pre-show, we will start. Like if they do a pre-show with matches, I should say, we will start when that pre-show starts. If they don't do a pre-show with matches, we're starting at 8 p.m. on Friday, or I should say 7:55 p.m. on Friday. So hopefully join us for Death Before Dishonor Saturday. We may do a Collision watch along. I'm not sure. We have some things going on. And then, of course, Monday, 6 p.m., AEW Weekly, where No Bones About Wrestling, we'll cover this Dynamite. And like I said, I'll give my match ratings, my bone ratings for all the matches on Dynamite. And Collision as well, and we'll give you the Rampage results. Talk about what happened this week. Give our top 5 wrestlers. Kay Fabulous does her fashion segment, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. So join us for AEW Weekly Monday night at 6. It's on X, it's on Twitch, and it's on YouTube. Just look for No Bones About Wrestling, and easy enough, you can go to our homepage, www.nobonesabout.com. That has all of our content and links to where all of our content is.
I have a card for.
Oh, you got the Ring of Honor
Yeah,
card?
if you want to hear it. So we talked about the top 2. It's hard to see. Do you want me to just do it? So we got Billy Starks versus Red Velvets for the Women's World TV Championship, which currently Billy Starks has. We have Wheeler Yuta defending the Pure Championship against Lee Moriarty.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a Texas death match
Nice.
between Diamante and Layla Hirsch.
Oh, nice. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Is that it?
That's it so far.
Okay, sounds good. So what's that, 5 matches?
Yeah.
They're going
There's
to
gonna
add
be
more.
more.
Yeah, they're going to add more. They add more at the last minute all the time.
It's like AEW where they have like 10 or 11 normally.
I don't think they're going to have that many. I think maybe like 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, join us for Death Before Dishonor. Like I said, if there is a pre-show with matches, we will start when that starts. If there isn't, we will start at 7:55 p.m. Pay-per-view starts at 8 p.m.
Mhm.
And one more time, as I said, join us Friday for that. Join us Saturday, maybe, for Collision at 7:55. I will announce on X if we're going to do that or not. And then join us Monday, 6 p.m. for AEW Weekly. So again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed us, please, hit like, rate us on whatever. You can listen to the podcast on what is it, on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify,
and anywhere you listen to it. You can listen to podcasts. You can find our podcast.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So yeah, you can listen to podcasts, and on Apple, I know you can rate it. So please rate it and give us 5 stars. We have 5 stars right now, and we'd love to keep it. And hopefully you enjoy the show and would rate it 5 stars, and we would appreciate that very much. That stuff makes a big difference in trying to get viewers and listeners for the show. And if you have friends who like wrestling, share the show with them. because we only cover AEW, but just like tonight, I'll tell a lot of stories about WWF, WCW, NWA, ECW, because I've seen all that stuff, since the early '90s. I've seen it, and I know a lot of the history. So we'll talk about that stuff as well. So it's not just AEW. If you got a friend who likes wrestling, we'll talk about the old stuff too sometimes. But thanks for joining us. And like I said, hope to see you Friday. And as Mick Foley says, have a nice day.
Bye.